Hi, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I was a CFP, a CHFC, and a CLU. And most of my clients and my specialty was one of retirement planning and estate planning. And the number one question that everybody came to me as they approached retirement was, should I take my Social Security early? Or should I wait? Should I wait and should I take it when I'm 62? Should I take it when I'm 65? Or should I wait until I'm 70 years of age? And it's a decision that's not easily made because there are multiple factors. And number one, life expectancy is your number one factor. And number two, is it just you? Or is it someone else, a spouse? And now you've got two life expectancies that are in the question. So what I want to do in this video is give you 5 reasons why I think you should wait until 70 to take your Social Security. And the first reason is wrapped around how long are you going to live? What's your life expectancy? Statistically, it says if you do reach 65 and you aren't a smoker, and you're basically healthy, you're going to live to 84. Well, if you do the math of taking the Social Security early, as opposed to waiting to maximum benefit at 70, you will max out, or you will win the bet around your 81st birthday. Life expectancy is your number one consideration. And as I said, if it's 2 of you, a spouse, then you have to consider both life expectancies. And what I would suggest you do is, number one, be honest with yourself. Look at your health. If you're a non-smoker, if you don't consume a lot of alcohol, if you don't do risky, crazy things, well, then you're probably going to live to, and you're 65, you're probably going to live to 84 or beyond. And if that's the only consideration, wait until you're 70. Okay, question number 2, or consideration number 2, you don't have enough money if you took your Social Security on 62 to live on a year-to-year basis. Now, what does that mean? That means if you're going to collect, as a couple, $24,000 on your Social Security, and you're both 62, and you both take your Social Security, and that isn't enough to support you, then don't take it. Because all you're doing is guaranteeing you're going to be in a worse situation each year. So what is your decision then? Don't take it and keep working. Support yourself from some other source of income until you maximize your take from the government at 70. So if you don't have enough money and you have a long life expectancy, you haven't saved enough, and you have a long life expectancy, then wait until you're 70. That's simple. Otherwise, you're going to become a dependent on either some other government agency or your family. And if that's not a possibility, then you don't have any choice. You got to wait till you're 70. Okay, consideration number 3. You're still working, and you have more than enough money to fund your retirement. Okay, if you're still working past 62, past 65, then every dollar that you get on Social Security, you're exposing to taxes. Almost, it's going to be such that, it could be such that for every $2 you get in Social Security, you pay $1 in taxes. So in that case, don't do it. Because once you reach 70 and you're still working, then your Social Security is not taxed. Okay? So this is our reason number 3 why you should wait until you're 70 is you're still working, you have more than enough money saved in your IRAs and your 401ks, in your investments accounts to live in your retirement. Then don't expose your Social Security to taxes and wait until you're 70. Okay, reason number 4, your spouse didn't work. Okay, if your spouse didn't work, he or she is, Social Security payment is totally dependent upon your Social Security payment. They are going to receive spousal benefits. Now, what you want to do again is maximize those spousal benefits. So if you wait, your benefit goes up and your spousal benefits go up accordingly, such as if your benefit is $2,000 a month when you're 70 and you wait, or when you're 62 and you wait until you're 70 and it's $4,000, well, your spousal benefit increases accordingly. So you want to wait. Again, if you have a long life expectancy, if you have enough money to live in through your retirement and your wife didn't work, you want to wait until you're 70 to take your benefit. Reason number 5, the government is basically guaranteeing you an 8% return on your Social Security benefit. So what that means, if you take it when you reach your full retirement age, every year you don't take it until you're 70, the government increases your benefit and your spousal benefit by 8%. So if you look at it from the point of view, if I take it as early as I can, what is my benefit going to be? Or if I wait until I'm 70, what is my benefit going to be? If you wait to 70, it'll be 132% larger. Okay. Now, the only way this doesn't work out is if you die prematurely. So that has to be what you come back to. Are you healthy? Are you taking care of yourself so that you stay healthy? And do you have, based on your family history, a long life expectancy? Okay? Now, the only other reason, and I'll be upfront and honest, I took it as early as I could. I took it at 62. Why? Because I am an investor. I believe I can beat the government's 8% increase per year. And history shows that I have. Let's see, in 2018, I got a return on my investment of 29%. That's more than the government's 8%. In 2019, I got a 64% return on investment. That's more than the government's 8%. This year hasn't been as good. I believe I'll get about a 23% return on my investment. So every dollar that I received and my wife received in Social Security went into investments and increased this year at a rate of 23%. The government was only going to give me 8%. So I won. Now, what I'm telling you, though, is if you don't have the skills and you aren't willing to develop the skills to gain a better return on your investment in the stock market or in a business, and you look at the tax considerations as well, and you can beat that 8%, well, then go ahead and take it. That is the only reason that you have some abilities that most of the world doesn't. If it's a business, if it's a stock market, or you just have some skill that you can take that check that the government sends you and your spouse every month and invest it and get better than an 8% return, well then go ahead and take it. But if you can't, it's pretty simple, unless you're going to die, and you know you're going to die before you reach 70 years of age. Okay? You have some disease. You have cancer. And your doctor says you've got 4 years to live. Okay, your decision's pretty easy. Go ahead and take your Social Security. But if you're not got an investment opportunity or skill, wait until you're 70 years of age. It's an investment. Your retirement is an investment. They're going to give you an 8% return on your investment each year. Okay, that's my take on it. If you like this kind of video, if that cleared something up in your mind and you're saying right now, well, thank you, Kerry, I hadn't considered that, then do me a favor. and like the video. And then share the video with other people. What that all does is helps my algorithm. And my goal in life now is to help other people. To take those certificates, that knowledge that I learned, that I don't apply as a licensed financial advisor anymore, and share it with people for free so that they can have a better life. That's my goal. And if you can help me achieve my goal, I want to help you achieve your goals. All right? We got a deal? All right, and give it a thumbs up. Talk to you again soon.